Good morning, you guys, and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing my fall morning routine. It's going to be a mix of homemaking and my personal routine as a homeschool mom of 3. So one thing that I appreciate about homeschooling is the slow mornings. We don't have to be up crazy early, and my kids are not super early risers, thank goodness. Most of the time they're up by about 8:30 or 9. So I found that setting my alarm for about 7:30, that's a pretty good sweet spot because it gives me that time to have coffee and quiet time before our day actually begins. So on this particular night before Charlie had slept with me, she's my little Yorkie. Usually she's with one of the boys. They normally will fight over who gets Charlie for the night. So normally I have to make them take turns, but somehow she had ended up with me last night. So my morning started with some Charlie love. That I love about these fall mornings is being able to go out on the porch to have my morning coffee without absolutely heating to death, and it is so perfect because I've got the perfect view of watching the sun come up over the trees, and it's just nice to sit out here and listen to nature, hear the birds and the roosters. We've got about 3 roosters, including mine, in the neighborhood that take turns crowing, and it's so funny to listen to them because mine will crow and then the neighbors, and then there's another one across the road that chimes in, and they just take turns repeatedly. It's so funny to hear. I like to sit out here about 30 minutes and then I'll come in, get myself dressed. I do like to dress in something comfy, obviously, but I like to find that sweet spot between comfy, practical, and put together. So today is going to be a t-shirt and leggings. In today's video, I thought I would share our fall morning routine. We are a homeschool family, and I also work from home. I do YouTube full-time. So I actually had somebody ask me the other day how I juggle homeschooling and working from home, and it's really all about time management. I have learned that it's best if we get our schoolwork done first thing in the morning. I've got it worked out where we start in the morning and then we're finished by noon. That way I can have the rest of the day to work. Today's obviously a little different because I'm filming a morning routine, so I've already started work for the day, and sometimes I'll do that. I'll go ahead and start filming if it's something that I can film as the kids are getting school done, because I don't have to sit at the table with them the whole time. I can multitask and kind of pop in as needed. So anyways, today's video is going to be our fall morning routine. I've been loving my morning coffees on the porch. It's like the perfect weather. The goal is always to wake up in enough time to get out there before the sun is like fully up, because at that point it does still get a little hot. We don't have a roof on the porch. So yeah, one thing that I always try to do in the mornings is some form of self-care. Lately I've been loving the Foreo. Y'all know I love Foreo product. Love my Luna 4 from Foreo. I've had a wonderful toothbrush from Foreo that I ended up leaving in a hotel. I was so upset about it, but I absolutely love Foreo products. And today I'm excited to be sharing the Foreo FAQ 202. So this is a silicone LED face mask that uses red, NIR, and other light wavelengths to target skin concerns like fine lines, uneven tone, and even dullness. And I love that it gives me that refreshed, healthy glow in just a few minutes. And I love this because this is something I can pop on my face while I get things done. So I'll usually pop this on, get my bed made, start laundry, just little things around the house. But I love that I can wear this and get things done. I can sit and scroll my phone. It is so comfy. It's silicone, and I love the band because it does not pull my hair. It's so lightweight. It's also wireless. You've got a little charging port there so you can charge it up. So I like to do this first thing in the morning when my skin is free of makeup. I also wait on my skincare products. I'll do the mask first before I put any kind of products on my face. It helps to boost your skin's natural healing process. It improves texture, firmness, and radiance. And the best part is that it delivers results in just a few sessions. So I wear mine about 5 to 15 minutes, 2 to 3 times each week. I really love with this mask that I can move around freely. I can get things done while I'm treating my skin. It's just a really easy way to add in a little self-care into my busy routine. My skin feels so smooth. If you guys are interested, I'll have the link down below. You can use code KellyK30 and that'll save you 30% off almost all of the Foreo products, including the mask. I am a really big fan of Foreo products, so I highly recommend. Thank you so much to Foreo for sponsoring today's video. I do like to wash my face in the mornings as well, especially if it's going to be a no makeup kind of day. I love that fresh face feel, so I'm going to use my Typology cleansing milk to wash my face with, and also my Luna 4. This is also by Foreo. I get questions on this all the time. It is by far one of my favorite products. I have used it for years now, and I'm going to put on just a little bit of serum and call it good. Y'all, grocery delivery is seriously my best friend. I had an order scheduled this morning that had just arrived, so I'm going to get that inside. We were running low on milk, and I also decided last minute that I wanted to make beef stew for dinner, so I got the stuff for that. But grocery delivery has been incredibly helpful. It has saved me a lot of trips to the store. We live about 30 minutes from town, so I don't always have the flexibility to pack up 3 kids and drive 30 minutes to town, so grocery delivery takes out a lot of stress. I can just order groceries from my phone, and thankfully I've not been having any more issues with them finding my house. They've been able to find me ever since the last mess up. That happened about 2 or 3 times where they couldn't find my house, but so far I've not had any more issues. Ellie outside real quick and then go ahead and start setting up the table for school. We like to just kind of spread everything out on the kitchen table, but we don't always do school at the kitchen table. Sometimes we get on the couch. We've even done school on my bed. It really just depends on the mood for the day and what everybody's feeling. But the way our school routine works is with time blocking for different subjects. So I've got everything in our Skylight calendar, and I'm not crazy strict about the schedule. It's okay if we go over or under those time frames, but it gives me a general schedule to kind of go by every day, kind of like a guide. The thing that I love about homeschool is the flexibility with our schedule. So if the kids are really engaged with something at the time or something comes up that throws us off, we just roll with it. So the schedule is really just more of a guide for our day. So we usually start lightly around 9 o'clock. I'll have them do some kind of warm up. So for my 9-year-old, he will start with a journal prompt and do some creative writing. And then my 5-year-old, I had her working on name writing practice while I start on breakfast. So this morning for breakfast, I'm making eggs and toast, and we'll have some strawberries on the side with it. Sometimes we do cereal or oatmeal. Sometimes I'll even make sausage biscuits. It really just depends on what we're feeling that day, but today it's going to be eggs and toast and strawberries. My kids love these ghost chocolate milks. They're so fun. So you just take a little marshmallow cream and kind of smear it on the sides of the cup with a spoon, and that kind of forms your ghost. And then I'll take a marker and draw the eyes and the mouth, and then you just pour the chocolate milk in, and it makes the ghost pop. It's so much fun. They love it. I saw one the other day for like a jack-o'-lantern, but it's got ice cream and all that in it. So we don't want to be making those for breakfast, but they do look super fun. You gotta sit down though. Don't stand in your chair.
Stand in my chair.
You might fall and bump your noggin. Then what? What will we do?
I'll stop the table.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. I usually will sit with my 5-year-old. We do her lessons together. My 9-year-old is more independent with his. I just help him as needed. And my 14-year-old, he's all web-based. He's got teachers and all of his work laid out for him each day. So he really doesn't require anything from me. I just monitor his grades and I make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing. I can see how long he spends on school, all of that. But we will work for a while, and then I let them just go stretch their legs. They can play, get some fresh air outside, have a little break, and if they're ready for lunch, I'll go ahead and get that ready. also gonna go ahead and get dinner in the crock pot. So I'm just gonna add my meat into the crock pot, season it with the steak blend by Kinder's, a little bit of garlic, and then I'm gonna add in potatoes, onions, carrots, celery, all the good stuff with some beef broth, and we're gonna turn this on high for about 6.5 hours. And then later I'll just make some rice to go with it. But this had my house smelling so good. To me, there's nothing like the smell of dinner in the crock pot, a lit candle, laundry going. It just makes my soul so happy. Y'all come here real quick. Let's take your vitamins.
Oh, come here.
What?
I always have to go get those little.
It's your daily vitamins. Come here. It's your gummies. To be completely honest with you guys, we do not always take our vitamins like we should. Most days I forget, but I really like the Mary Ruth brand. That's the ones that we have been taking when we do take them. They're pretty clean on the ingredient list, and I like that I can just get them from Walmart. I can add them to my grocery pickup or delivery. So I take the women's, and then the younger two, they take the kids. And then my oldest, I've got him on the 1-a-day teen gummies. It's a pretty big bottle, so he's still working on that, but once he's finished with that bottle, I'll switch him to the Mary Ruth vitamins as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my morning chores, do my morning cleaning routine, dishes, laundry. The goal is for us to be finished with school by about 12 or 1 in the afternoon, so that way I can start on my work, whatever I need to do that day. This particular day, I've got some editing to do. It's a lot easier on me that way if I fill their cups first, get them taken care of, fed, because it can be really stressful if I'm trying to do everything at once, work, school, and take care of their needs. So school is always top priority, get them fed, and then that way we have the essentials done before I switch gears into my work mode. And I do have to work a pretty good bit with YouTube, uploading twice a week. That's easily a 5-day work week for me. So normally I will film on Monday and then edit on Tuesday, film on Wednesday, edit on Thursday, and then Friday is kind of like a catch-up day for me. So it's very easily a 5-day work week, and there's a lot of times I spend late nights and early mornings just to get it all done. But I'm so very grateful that YouTube is my job and that I have the privilege to homeschool my kids. It's something that I wake up grateful for every day, and I do not take for granted. So just know that I appreciate you guys being here and watching my videos, because that is how I'm able to do all of this. before we went to bed with a messy living room, and that happens more often than not, to be honest. But in a perfect nightly cleanup routine, it usually gets picked up. So I'm just going to straighten up all these pillows. We had some markers and stuff on the table, and then I'm going to run the vacuum over the carpet real quick. I do have a robot vacuum that I run pretty much daily for the most part, but sometimes I like to use my stick vac just to do quick maintenance cleans.
Awake in the morning with a light upon her skin, coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go, stay a while, we'll slow it all the way back down. Time is still and there's nowhere to be. Birds are talking outside, getting space for the words.
I'm gonna go water my hydrangea plant really quick. I am watching this really close in hopes that it survives and I one day have a beautiful hydrangea bush. I got it planted kind of at the end of where Pom Pom is buried. She was my Pomeranian that I had for about 15 years. She passed back in May. So I had planted these hydrangeas in honor of her, but I'm gonna refill the chickens' water really quick and then it's time to start my work for the day. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing our morning routine. Not every day is the same, but overall this is pretty much our daily rhythm. But thank y'all so much for watching and supporting. Be sure to drop a butterfly down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.
We'll slow it all the way back down. Stay a little longer, it's only getting warmer. Slow it down 'cause time can't wait. Hold on to this moment, watch the sunlight pouring. Keep it like a picture frame. So stay a while and don't go, 'cause we got time, we'll slow